Hi, my name is Steven, and every single month I help you stay grounded and focused through mindfulness and movement. And this month's Heart Mind Moment is all about aging. You see, this month I'm turning 53 years old, and it just reminds me of that incredible Molly Shannon character on SNL, where she would say, I'm 50 years old. I'm 50 years old. 50, 50, 50. It just tickles me. Um, and I'm also reminded of a Maya Angelou quote, which is brilliant. I can't remember ever being anxious about aging. Every age I've been grateful. I honestly wish I could say that. I have to tell you that when I turned 50, I was not grateful. I had a hard time tapping into the gratitude. I was really looking, for some reason, I just kept looking at what I perceived to be, what I perceived I was losing instead of what I was gaining from living long enough to reach my 50th birthday. And it's so interesting. I think it has to do with this, these stupid narratives that we have out there about aging. That when we are older, that we're not as valuable, or that when we're older, we're not as attractive, or that we don't have as much to contribute to conversations that are happening in the world, in our lives, in our communities. And that sometimes being older, we just become, discounted. Yeah, 50 was a challenging one. I'm glad to say that shortly after I turned 50, I started to transform my perspective on turning 50. And first of all, I'm just grateful to be alive. When I look at all the things that I've experienced in my life, especially around addiction, I'm I'm lucky to be alive. There's so many things I've done to this body, this vessel, that could have easily put me in a grave at an earlier age. So I'm grateful for that. And I'm also grateful for the fact that I am probably in the best shape of my life at 53. And don't get me wrong, I have things that I'm navigating, like trying to be mindful of my blood pressure and trying to be mindful of my blood sugar and all that other stuff. But I am the most healthy I have ever been in terms of my mental health. In my 50s, in that first couple of years, I became very aware and clear about the fact that I had been dealing with low-grade depression and anxiety probably for most of my life. And while I knew that there were times when I was feeling low or feeling down or feeling anxious, I had no idea that what I was dealing with was chronic and also progressive. So in my 50th year and my 51st year, just things in my life just came to a head where I had no choice but to look at that and really go out of my way to treat it, because I knew that my life and my happiness depended upon it. So I'm so happy to say that at 53, soon to be 53, I am so happy, and I feel as though I've never been better, because my 50s have given me a deeper sense of who I am, what I'm about, what my gifts are, what my magic is, and what I give to the world. Things that I was not aware of or as aware of in my 40s or 30s, certainly not my 20s and teens. So I want to just have this conversation with you all because I know that many of you have similar thoughts of it, similar thoughts or feelings or experiences around aging. And I just want to encourage you to really appreciate yourself and the age that you are right now, and that you're gaining so much with each passing moment, each passing day, each passing month, year, and each breath that you take. What you bring to this life is remarkable, and it's only going to improve as long as you're willing to grow and change. So anyway, I hope my words were meaningful to you. Now let's do a practice to help us integrate this topic of aging and increasing our energy and vitality. So we're going to start with our arms rounded in front of us. Our legs are about hip width apart, knees are soft. And we're going to lift the arms up the front of the body, palms facing up, and then palms press up towards the sky, look towards your hands, and then open the arms out and down. As you lift your arms, take a deep breath in, breathing into your belly, your ribs, your chest. And then exhale, open the arms out, softening your chest, your ribs, and your belly. Imagine that every time you lift your arms up, you're drawing earth energy up through the feet, through the legs, through the spine, all the way out the head and the arms. Earth energy is nurturing, grounding, supporting. Let's do this twice more. Last time. And just lower the arms down. Close your eyes for a moment. Just notice what you feel. Check in with yourself. Beautiful. Every little bit of Qigong that I do always just fills me up. Hopefully you experience the same. So before I let you go, I just want to let you know about some of the things that I'm offering right now. I have an upcoming retreat in Costa Rica in April of 2025 called Energy Excellence that I am doing with my friend Paris Monctator, who is an Ayurvedic counselor and therapist. We're going to take the best of Ayurvedic medicine and Chinese medicine and create a container that is going to give you the tools that you need to take even better care of yourself in 2025. I'll include details for that in this post. Also, my membership community, SWE Studio, it's my membership community that's designed to be affordable and accessible wellness content on demand to meet you wherever you are on your wellness journey. My class that I feature in this membership community is my Pilates and Qigong Fusion class, but I also have dance classes as well as laughter medicine and meditations. Sign up for a free 2-week trial. I hope you'll join me. And then lastly, my book, Recovering You, Soul Care and Mindful Movement for Overcoming Addiction. You know, I can't think of anyone in my life that's not somehow impacted by addiction. This book is for those who are dealing with addictions, and me sharing a bit of my story as well as practices that have helped me to build a life in sobriety that I love. It's for those people, but also for the people who love people who are dealing with addiction. At its core, it's self-care. It's a book about self-care and handling the tough things in life. You can find it by going to my website, stephenwashingtonexperience.com, or you can also go to Amazon and barnesandnoble.com to get yourself a copy. Thank you so much for tuning into this Heart Mind Moment this month. It's my pleasure to deliver it to you, and thank you for being a part of my birthday month. See you all again soon.